We're gonna be painting my car with an electrical spray gun.
Baby, can't you hear my call?
It's time. I'm trying not to look at the car, even though I seen it like at the house, but I was trying not to look at it.
You do know that all of your actions are being monitored. If you would, please leave.
Today is the day. Today is the day. So you guys see the tents here. Yeah, we're gonna create our own paint booth. As you guys can see by the name of today's YouTube title, we're gonna be painting my car with an electrical spray gun. I was originally going to go to a paint shop, but I kept seeing YouTube videos pop up on my recommendations with an electrical spray gun. And of course, me, you know, me. I just took it as a sign to just do it myself with an electrical spray gun. Nothing's impossible in life, and I wanted to give it a try. I wonder if I'll be able to return this or if we're just stuck with these. I'm pretty sure we can return this because I don't even know what I'm going to use this for afterwards. We'll see depending on the damages if we can return it or not. Step 1.
3 hours later.
This is the progress so far. Almost there. It looks pretty good, pretty decent. One windstorm and this whole contraption is gone. Let's get started. But first, before we get started, let's get dressed up.
We're gonna start off with primer, self-etching primer for wherever there's bare metal, and this filler and sandable primer as well for the Bondo. This is to remove dirt.
One thing I will let you guys know is that it's a chameleon color. We have to do 3 stages: base coat, the chameleon color, and then the clear coat. As you guys know from the last video, I mentioned I got the paint from Auto Paint HQ. I need the base. The base coat is going to be white, and then over it is the chameleon color. So you guys are going to see that at the very end. They have a Cobra Chameleon, Widow Chameleon, a Flamingo over blue, Chameleon Trickster over Command green, and so many more. Like, you guys don't understand how many more they have. It's insane. All the details on the website for Auto Paint HQ will be down below in the description. Now time for the electrical spray gun. Okay, feels pretty light. I think my arms can handle it. I've been doing a lot of like upper body at the gym just because of this. I don't want my hands to be tired mist. The trick I've seen was to make sure the pipe is facing this way, because I think we're gonna be angling a lot like this. This literally smells like ranch. I brought 2 cups. I guess that's how I'm gonna pick it up from here. 4 parts.
GG's.
Oh, GG's. That did not pick up anything.
Oh my
Nope.
God.
Nope.
Jesus.
Wasted like a gallon there. All right, aim. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Yeah.
Don't even do it.
What do I do?
Now you're thinking.
Yo, the paint got the cup color, and I dipped the cup in here, and now this has red. Oh, I guess it melts cups. I'm gonna try that again. Let's act like that didn't happen. I didn't know it was gonna melt the plastic cup like that.
Here goes nothing. I guess that's 1 coat. Okay, that's our first coat on this side. I gotta do the other side, but oh, my eyes.
Allow 15 to 20 minutes flash time, okay. if you guys realize there's more space on this side than that side, and come look at what happened. I don't know if you guys can see the space I have here, so I was literally like super close to it. It created wrinkles and drips. Like the other side is so perfect, so that's the only reason why that happened, because I was too close and I didn't wait. I was impatient enough to just wait and move it over and do this side later, but you know, it happens, and at least this mistake can be fixed. So I have to fully wait for it to dry and then sand it. I'm so mad at myself for that.
Something I learned with painting is that if you make mistakes, it's always fixable. So with that being said, enjoy the process. Yes, it's long. Yes, it's confusing. But once you find the rhythm and you see with your own eyes what works best for you, you just keep going from there. Mind you, I had no experience, so it was definitely a challenge, but I kept going.
It's time to clock in. It's currently windy, as you guys can tell. Like the tarp is flying around everywhere, but as long as it doesn't touch the car, I think we should be fine. Today's the day we finally do the chameleon color, and I'm so excited to see it because I've never seen this color in person. Being able to mix it, I think I'm gonna have an idea of how it's gonna look and turn out. Come look at the final product of the base color. So if you guys didn't remember, this left side was the bad side because it had drips, so I had to sand it down and redo it. Look at it, the drips are gone, and then the wrinkles are gone. This base color is looking amazing. It looks evenly, and for it to be applied with the electrical spray gun, I'm shocked. It looks like a professional did it. I would say that, honestly. For my first time doing it too, I'm impressed at myself. Here we go. Are you guys ready? You see it already? That's pretty.
I went with the Chameleon Maui twist over pure white.
It's like a pearl with pink. It looks like light green and gold. Can you see the color? Yeah. That's so nice.
At this point, I was feeling like a whole pro. If it wasn't for these instructions from Auto Paint HQ, I would have been so lost, but it's okay because I'm framing this once I'm done. And just like that, that's the first layer of the chameleon. For the base coat on the bumpers and lips and side skirt, I was only able to do one layer because I actually ran out of the base coat.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really
It started getting windy and that cloud is getting darker. Hopefully nothing happens. I pray over it. I wonder if I'll be able to return this or if we're just stuck with these.
Of course, Steph couldn't catch a break. The night I added the final layer of clear coat, it got to 30 degrees cold, leaving the coat to not cure properly. It created a matte layer on top of the hood. Luckily, it was just the hood. All I had to do was wait for it to fully dry and wet sand it with 800 grit paper.
It's time. I'm trying not to look at the car, even though I seen it like at the house, but I was trying not to look at it as much at the house, just to be able to take it all in today, right now, with all of you guys.
You do know that all of your actions are being monitored. If you would, please leave.
Shoot, we gotta leave. Damn. Should we take the pictures in 7-Eleven then?
We should just take them. We're here.
Otherwise, I will call the police department.
Okay, let's try that again. We got kicked out from the location I was trying to get some pictures from. It would have been fire there. They just said, get out. Like 3 times. They were like, get out, get out, get out. So we were like, all right, but whatever. But here is the final reveal of my car. Let's take a look at her in the nighttime.
How much you charge for pictures?
We just do it for fun. We're not professionals. Yeah. Take care. I'm actually in love with how she came out. Like, it's giving a lot of white, and then when you hit it with the light or when you get close to it, you see the pink, you see the gold, you see like the green, blue, I don't know, you see some colors there. But most importantly, that white is strong. It's like hitting right now. And I get to be twins with Dante now. See the Tesla in the background?
My lights are going off.
We're twins. We're twins now. Also, we're still missing the polish. I can't just yet sand it and polish it. I have to wait like 3 to 4 days. I'm really in love with how she came out. It took a lot of patience. As you guys seen, it took like so many days and so many obstacles, like the temperature, the drips, all the above. But like I said before in my video, it was my first time painting, and honestly, for my first time painting, this car did not come out bad.